All right, man. Let's talk a little bit about Matthew Stafford. Apparently, yesterday was it, or maybe today. I don't know. Him and his wife supposed to be basically saying a goodbye, saying a farewell to Detroit. I mean, what has Matthew Stafford done to get celebrated in Detroit? Okay, he played with a lot of guts. He fought through injuries. Excuse me, early in his career. But honestly, well, you deserve to get an Iron Man send off. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, Nick Curtin. But I mean, what has he done to deserve it? He what, like 6-70 something versus teams above 500. He didn't win a division. He didn't win a playoff game. He didn't get a home playoff game. Obviously, he had to win a division more than times than not. I mean, what did he deserve? I mean, I can see y'all talking about Verlander. Verlander made it to the World Series. And one of the reasons the Tigers did lose that World Series because they had a long layoff and they lost their momentum. Okay, I understand celebrating Verlander. I think he might have won a Cy Young and all that shit being here in Detroit. I get it. He made it, won a playoff series, won multiple playoff series, made it to the World Series. Understand celebrating Steve Eiserman, Lidstrom, and guys like that. Chris Chelios, who came over from the Blackhawks, if my memory serves me correctly. Understand celebrating them. They won Stanley Cups. But what are we celebrating Matthew Stafford for? I mean, that just sounds like repetitive. It sounds like repetitive losers mentality. We don't celebrate Eric Kramer for being the last quarterback to win a playoff game. We don't celebrate Bobby Lane for being the last quarterback to win an NFL championship, which later was called a Super Bowl. And if it had to be called a Super Bowl before that, at least we would have to hear the slack about not winning the Super Bowl. Come on. I mean, that's losers mentality. You don't see the Pistons fans saluting Reggie Jackson, saluting Andre Drummond. You know, oh, Andre got sent a farewell to Detroit. No, he's a loser. People that deserve Iron Man send-off, deserve farewells, are winner. Matthew, for one, it ain't like Matthew Stafford got shipped off when he wanted to be shipped. It ain't like he got shipped off against his will. This motherfucker quit. He quit. So why are we celebrating somebody quit? Oh, apparently Calvin quit. Fuck Calvin. Barry Sanders quit. Fuck Barry. Matthew Stafford. What's the differences there? Let's do contrast. The difference is they were black. He was white. You know, that's the difference in people. It's become racial. Why are we celebrating a quarterback that didn't win shit? Because if Matthew was black and he would have been 5 years, 6 years with that same record, he wouldn't have made it 13 years. If he was black, y'all be calling for him to be gone. They would have traded him quickly. You know, we don't see us celebrating Joey Harrington. Max Stafford did the same amount Joey Harrington did. Only thing Joey Harrington did more was he came back and beat Detroit. Matthew had that chance this year. We come to Ford Field, I believe. But that's my problem. Like, people celebrating this loser. He's a loser. He lost at Georgia. You don't see Georgia putting him on the pedestal and giving him, you know, Matthew Stafford, Library, Matthew Stafford. He's a loser. If he go to LA and he win, then we gonna pretty much say it was the Detroit Lions. If he go to LA and do the same thing, miss the playoffs, lose playoff games, and don't get home field advantage or miss the playoffs, we gonna say shit, it was him. He's a loser. But we celebrating somebody, nigga. We celebrate Barry. Barry won playoff games. Barry did shit exceptional. Barry put the Lions on the map, to be honest. Take Barry out the equation. Let's say they drafted Deion. Team wouldn't have been shit. Deion would have wanted to be left. He would have been traded long ago. He was a little bit smarter than Barry. Honestly. Why are we celebrating this dude for what? For 13 years or 12 years of service? Look at the service, it ain't even that great. He has nothing to show for it. Not a ring, not a division title. What does he got to show for it? And that's not like he didn't have great players like Calvin Johnson, Golden Tate, Javid Best. He had players through this. You put Aaron Rodgers here, I guarantee Aaron Rodgers would have run the playoff game. I guarantee he would have won a division. You know, people say, oh, Matthew's not the problem. But hey, this year, the first game of the season, he threw the pick that let Chicago back in the game. Forget the drop by DeAndre Swift. He threw the pick. You know, what's the other game? The New Orleans games. He couldn't go point with Drew Brees. We knew that going in, but hey. The Atlanta game. Even the Jacksonville Jaguar game, it was more about the running game than it was him. Then you go to the Atlanta game. Kenny Galladay made that catch. Without Kenny Galladay, they lose that game too. Without the Arizona Kenny Galladay game, they lose it too. Just being honest. When did Matthew Stafford go out there and win a game this year? He lost the Chicago game. Galladay in the defense won the Arizona game. Nobody want to give him credit. The running game won the Jacksonville game. You know, you keep going down the Minnesota game. He threw 2 picks in the red zone. They could have turned it. They lost 20-34, right? He threw 2 picks to lose that game. Had he didn't throw those 2 picks and put 14 points, we'd have been looking at maybe a tie going into overtime. Who else we got? Indianapolis Colts game. Turned the ball over 3 times. Then he had a fumble, 2 picks. And we ended up losing by 20 points. If he didn't turn the ball over 3 times, turn him into 3 touchdowns, we would have won. Come on, we could have made. If Galladay played, we would have made the playoffs. He's a different quarterback when you got a Galladay and we got a Calvin. We don't have him a Golden Tate. It's a problem. Come on, the Tampa Bay Bucks game, he went out with an injury. Okay. Who else we got there, man? Who else we got? A second Chicago game. Defense won that game. People act like the defense won that game. Romeo Cora forced a strip sack. So we keep going. There was a lot of games the New Orleans game was winnable. There's a lot of games. The 2 Minnesota games. The Minnesota game, he turned the difference in that game. Fuck the rest. It was him throwing the pick. Come on, man. In Tennessee, he can go point for point. Ryan Tannehill. Tell me, when was a game that Matthew Stafford won this year? Won it, put the team on. It wasn't. I could tell you a couple games the defense won. Arizona. They won that game. Really, they would have won the first Green Bay game, but it won for the offense imploding. Well, the second Green Bay game, offense couldn't score points, but they won the Arizona game. They won the there's another game they won. The second Chicago. They won the first. They won a lot of games, man. The offense, like I said before, if they find a quarterback that can get the job done or build around the quarterback the way they need, they'll be okay. But I'm not shedding a tear from Calvin Johnson. He wasn't Barry Sanders. He wasn't Calvin Johnson. I won't shed no tears for him. I'm not giving him no credit and say, oh, he shouldn't. He don't deserve to be in the ring. He's a loser. You play the game to win. Come on, man. Why are we celebrating him? Oh, they send the farewell. Fuck your farewell. What did you do to deserve a farewell? Isaiah Thomas deserved it. Barry deserved it. Joe Dumars deserved it as an executive and as a player. Calvin deserved it. But Matthew Stafford deserves shit. He ain't Troy Aikman. He ain't Emmitt Smith. He ain't Terry Bradshaw. Shit, he ain't O.J. Simpson running in the Earth commercial with the bag. That'd be killing me, dude. Oh, Matthew deserves. He don't deserve shit because he was black. He'd been gone a long time ago. Do you see the Tennessee Titans putting Mariota on the pedestal? Do you see Tampa Bay putting Jameis on the pedestal? Do you even see Carolina putting Cam on the pedestal? Come on, man. He ain't Mahomes. He ain't Brady. He ain't Nick Foles. Nick Foles who won the championship Super Bowl. That's what I don't get. People, Matthew, I'm going to miss Matthew. He wasn't. Fuck out of here. What is his record between where's winning team say? Let's see. Let's groove tonight. Let's see. I don't know. They ain't showing me. Hold on. So he's 68-78 and won, and his wins are lost. Hold on. They don't show me. Man, you lucky it ain't showing me. I think he like 6-70 something. At one point, he was 6-46. He was 6-46 against winning teams. So I don't know at this point what it was, but hey, it is what it is. I don't understand. Stafford deserves. Get out of here, man. He don't deserve shit. This nigga wasn't iconic. He didn't have a sweet shoe deal. He was a loser. You know, we gonna celebrate and put losers on the pedestal. We'll always be a loser franchise. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response, or video request. All my social media links are in the description. You want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal in the description. Best way to donate. Share the video. Let me know what you guys think of the video one time. For one time, y'all know what the business is. More Street Sports Talk. We gone.